friends, it's Jessica with Pineapple Relations. If you are using Kartra in your business and you're working with a team, hang out with me because we're going to talk about how to add team member roles and your team members to your Kartra account. To go ahead and get started, log into your Kartra account, hit your top circle avatar on the top right-hand side of the screen, and we're going to go into team members. Now, before we can add any team members, we need to define the roles that this individual would have in your account. So click into member roles and it'll allow you to see what roles you already have. And if you don't have any roles, click this blue button down here on the bottom right-hand side of the screen and let's create a new role and let's do that together. So within your Kartra account, you have the ability to have team members, and those team members, you can control what they have access to and what they don't have access to within your account. So let's say this person is working your help desk. This is your customer service agent. Your customer service agent might not need access to anything except the help desk. So you could remove all of these other areas from this person's account. To know that whatever you give them access to is what they will have access to. So if they don't need to have access to your pages, remove access to the pages area and save it from there. You can update these areas at any time, but if they go into an area that they don't have access to, they're going to get a warning that says you don't have access to this area, and that's okay. The area where you will add your team members. It's going to be an important note here that if you are on a starter account, you only have access to add one additional team member to your team. If you're on an account that is silver or greater, you have an unlimited number of team members that you have the ability to add to your team. So keep that in mind while you're adding people. And if you get a warning that says this isn't within your allowed parameters, you're likely on a starter account and could upgrade to get more people in your system. So after you've added your member role and you need to add your member to the account, hit this blue button down on the bottom right-hand side. First things first, you will select the role that you defined for them. You're going to give them a public username. This is oftentimes their name at the name of your account. So for me, mine would be admin at Jessica Scotton, or customer service at Jessica Scotton, or even using their name like Sally at Jessica Scotton. You could use that as well. It is completely up to you. You can add a picture if you like, or they can add their photo when they get into their account. Enter their first name, their last name, their email address. Now, another important note here, the Kartra system only allows each email address to be associated with one account under the team member side. I'll have a separate video about how you can get around this with a really, really easy workaround. Now, an important note about the email address associated with the person's account. The Kartra system only allows one email address to be associated with one account in the role's capacity. What that means is if you enter someone's name here, somebody's account to this area, and you get the notification that this email already exists, this email address is already a team member in someone else's Kartra account, and you're not able to add that email address. Try using a different email address to get that person signed in to your account. And then hit the button that says email login credentials to this user. It is super important to know here that when you do this, it does not send the password to the person. So you will need to personally tell whoever this person is on your team the password that you've assigned for them, or have them choose it, and then they can edit it when they log into their account. My name is Jessica. I run Pineapple Relations. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this short demo on how to add team members and roles to your Kartra account. If you're looking to get started with Kartra, check out the links below this video, and I can't wait to see you and all the success that you have in your Kartra account.